What is up, y'all? We are in Miami. It's nice out, it's humid, it's warm. And today we are linking with Aaron Rodgers, trainer. This guy's a beast. I've followed him for years, actually. He's super into breath work, myofascial release, movement, strength training, all that type of stuff. And Aaron Rodgers credits him with really helping him get back into shape when he came back to the NFL. So this dude is absolutely locked in, and today he wants to take us on a workout. Then he said he wants to take us in the ocean to do some free diving. We'll see what's up with that. So we're gonna get out there, go link with him, and get after it. Let's go. Stoked, man.
Have you been here?
Yeah, I've been here. Yeah, once before.
Dope.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love Miami.
How's
This is
it?
my buddy Albert, my videographer, my buddy Sills.
Sills, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
I got arrested. Actually,
They brought you in?
I got arrested. Yeah, it was.
I mean,
100%. Yeah. So yeah, it's like I'm gonna content farm it. My lawyers are like, oh, don't post about it for a little bit to see if the charges get dropped. But either way it goes, if they drop them, yeah, it's a trespassing charge.
Yeah, be like $500 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bringing more benefit than bad.
Exactly. That's what I was telling the lawyers. You
It's
did
like-
the darkness retreat thing, right?
The
That scares me. I've done ayahuasca. I've done everything else you mentioned, but the darkness thing, I will
Darkness
have
is-
to do that at some point. My
darkness
mom
is
did
the
a
hardest.
silent retreat.
Silent's great.
Like my mom's a beast. I don't know.
Silent, but
I talk a lot.
you still get, there's like a lot of distraction in comparison to the darkness.
How long were you in the dark for?
5 nights, 4 days. So it was 108 hours, which is the same number of hours as like the beads on a prayer bead. So it's cute.
That is not. What is up, y'all? We are at Muscle Beach, Miami. I'm here with my brother Aaron Alexander. This dude is the man. He's the whisper to many top elite performers. Lance Armstrong, Aaron Rodgers, me,
Most importantly.
most importantly.
Most importantly.
And yeah, what are we gonna get into today?
We're gonna move. We're gonna do some breathing related movements.
Sweet.
We're gonna do some rotational related movements, and then we're gonna jump into the ocean and do some freediving.
If you're young, guys, you don't need to take this supplement. It's a very special one. Similar to lion's mane, cordyceps, maybe in the same family, if you catch my drift. Gracias.
Enjoy.
Salud.
Disfruta.
Okay.
Gracias. Salud.
Let's get breathing. Let's get moving.
Let's get at it.
Let's get at it.
Have you fucked with Landmine?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. So
Yeah, I've done some landmine presses, and I've done a little bit of the rotation stuff.
All right, so one movement we're going to go through is we're going to drop ourselves down, grab the landmine, using breath and pressure. So as
Okay.
we're coming up, a lot of people when they're training, they're doing a lot of like this shit.
Yeah,
So you're
yeah.
flaring the ribs out. You're actually putting yourself in more of like a stress panic state
Yeah.
in that position. So working on getting the ribs down here so you can actually create really strong intra-abdominal pressure in your midsection. So this, if you can't create pressure here, you can't pretty much do anything powerful.
Yeah.
So this needs to stay stacked. So as you're coming down, you're not rushing to get to the bar. You're dropping yourself straight down. I'm driving this elbow slightly down into my hip, dropping myself down, dropping the shoulder. Big breath. Pressure in your midsection. Just starting with that.
Okay.
And then from there, you can move. Come into here. And then from here, you can move. Come into here. So this is nice as well because now we're starting to open up through
Yeah.
the ribs and the obliques, the side body, and all that stuff. And come back down. So everything is kind of moving in that type
For sure.
pattern or that type pattern or that type pattern.
100%.
If you're
Yeah.
not kind of training yourself to be more athletic, I don't really know what the point of training is.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, a lot of the training, I mean, like you see what everybody else is doing. I mean, it can be good for muscular hypertrophy, but like as far as like translating to a sport, if you're not doing any, especially the staggered position too, like everything is like from there
Yeah.
in a sport.
So you're
My,
starting.
my double leg, you know, I'm here.
Exactly. So with the double leg, if I were to come in and I were to like barrel into you,
Yeah.
I'm barreling into a guillotine,
Yeah, for sure.
right? So if I'm coming in
Drop
and I'm
up.
coming here, now I can control and you're not going to take my head.
For sure.
So as you're
Yeah,
going
you're
into the
up.
landmine, it's the same thing. Just like you're shooting, you're here getting really comfortable in that position.
Okay.
So ideally you could be very comfortable getting your knees down on the ground and just living down here.
And you like this elbow kind of in there, like this one?
Yes. So you're activating, it's called your posterior oblique sling, if you want to use unnecessary language, but you're activating this side body here. So drive this fucker into the
Oh, yeah.
exactly. Drive that fucker in there, head up. So look at me, athletic, right here. Yes, exactly. Yeah, and now drive straight up, boom. Unlock that elbow. Yes, exactly. So
yeah.
relax your joints.
Okay.
So if you're rock climbing, you don't want to be in this position.
Yeah.
So you're always thinking, how can I conserve energy?
Okay.
So the mechanical efficiency with that, you're relaxing everything. You're only engaging what you need to, right? So drive yourself up from there. Great. Relax the elbow. Beautiful. Back down. Good. Gorgeous. Now from here, you can switch the stance, and you can come up here.
Okay.
So now you're going to switch the elbows. This elbow goes high, this elbow goes low, and dropping yourself. So now the right foot is forward, left foot is back. Boom, good, beautiful. Yeah, drive this elbow almost like you're throwing an elbow,
okay.
right? So you're creating this arc through the back of the body. Gorgeous, dropping this elbow, press against your side. Yes, exactly. Gorgeous. Now from here, you can switch again. Every time you switch the hands, you're switching the feet. Now you can drive up, wait, okay. You can drive up and go there.
Gotcha.
Elbow down the side. Elbow connecting to your hip. Drive this elbow to the hip. Touch the hip with the elbow. Yes. So opening up to the side body. Beautiful. So actively driving this big toe. Yes, exactly. Subtle internal rotation here. Driving the big toe. Feeling the glutes connecting to the big toe. Creating length all the way through the side body. Connecting ultimately the big toe all the way up into the hand.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
So stay in that position. So if I drive down through your body, what you're training and why this is smart and meaningful, you're training connecting that hand down to your big toe.
Yeah.
Anywhere in this connected chain that's broken, you're fucked. You're dumping power.
Yeah.
So elbow could break, shoulder could break, lumbar spine could break, hip could break, knee could break, ankle could break, toe could break. You connect that, now you start drawing energy up from the ground into the hand. So the details is what makes things interesting. If you're just running through and just bumbling through movements, it's fine. You'll get metabolically strong and like hypertrophy will happen, but you'll never build a foundation to actually like build a kingdom upon.
For sure.
Same with business, same with relationships.
Oh, 100%. And like, I do notice a lot of, when I'm traveling a lot, like I've last month and a bit more rushed, like things just start to break, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh, my ankle's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's like healing, and like my shoulder and like lat, like get to like this position.
Yeah.
You know, just on flights or whatever, and just like tense up.
So anywhere where there's a break in the body, you are creating a limitation for yourself. So it's like a chain will break the weakest link.
Yeah.
A tight body is a light body. Any place in the body where there's a little bit of a collapse happening, your body will start kind of sending a ripple of collapse to the rest of the system. And you're always dumping any energy out from that space. So every movement you're making, if you're standing waiting for a flight, there's a way to find spaciousness with the feet.
Oh, dude, people think you wouldn't think I'm a freak in the airport, but like we were waiting for our flight in Vallarta. We were tossing the lacrosse ball to each other, standing on one foot. We were rolling out on the ground. I was barefoot. People were giving me looks like I was a freak.
Yeah.
You would look at that as normal, huh?
It's much more normal, yeah. So we live in an environment that doesn't actually shape our bodies in a healthy way. So it's like we're kind of working in conflict against the environment if we want to be healthy.
Yeah.
And so come back to another rep.
I'm not weird. You guys are weird if you're not doing,
Weird.
lacrosse ball movements at the airport.
Weird is an old English word that means fate. So the meaning of weird would be like to be in control of one's fate. So if you're weird, you're going outside of the norm of like being like a sheeple. Driving up, good. Elbow down to the side. So it's not bilateral. It's a staggered stance.
Yeah.
Just like everything. So if I were punching you, I wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Right? Yes, exactly. Now that you've got it. So you're going to go down here, come up here, drive up. Yeah.
So you're racking it?
Yes, good.
To there.
You're better with the kettlebell.
Yeah, well, for sure. Yeah, I'm like a little.
And now you're stepping forward, driving up.
I don't even know how.
Yes, exactly. Every time you step, you change position. So now you're going to re-rack and switch the feet.
To just like here?
Yes.
Boom.
And then drop down.
What?
So with this, we're going to compete with each other. Yeah, namaste. And so what we're going to do is we're going to, the rules of the game is you catch the bar as low as you possibly can.
Ooh, okay.
That's the rule.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I do here and I catch here, it's done.
Yeah, pretty easy to beat
Pretty
that.
easy.
Okay.
But if I go here, I'm catching down here.
Gotcha.
And then as cleanly, so I learned before, as I'm getting up and getting down, I'm going to keep my chest upright. I'm going to drive myself up here.
Gotcha.
We'll start off. I'll just do you.
Yeah.
So we'll start off, and you're going to be lunging, and just grab it any way that feels appropriate for you. You might be a little far from it, but we'll see. Because if I go this way, it'd be hard for you to get.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to drop it. You find it. Too high.
Yeah, too high.
Catch it low. Low as fuck. Better. Great
Sweet.
positioning with the hips.
Yeah. That felt
Look
good.
at his hips as he's doing that. That's nice. All right, so coming back down, right here. Great position with the hips.
That was,
Right?
that felt better.
So keep yourself upright. I'm
I
going to
can
go
get
this
a
way.
little
It's going to be a
lower.
lot harder. Yes, so you have to jump. Good.
That's sick.
So now we're gonna keep going. It's gonna be less sick here in a second. So we're going this way, watch the camera, beautiful. And so if you run out here, it's more efficient to squat.
Yeah.
Right, so I can start to play with alternating in and out. So now I'm gonna say left hand if you go for the left hand, or right hand if you go for the right hand. Okay, so left, good, get low, beautiful. Good, left.
Ooh, that one's hard.
Good. Left. Beautiful.
That
Left.
got me.
Oh!
That got me.
Stay with it. So as you're here, I'm
You're loose.
loose. So here. So it's the same way if you were teaching, I mean, I'm a shit fighter and spar and all that stuff, but if I was less shit, I'd be really loose as I was doing it.
For sure.
Right? So if I'm loose, I can maintain good optionality, keeping my stack, I'm comfortable, I come back up, bum, 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 shoulders relax. So as I'm here, I'm staying athletic.
Boom.
I'm back here. Done.
Oh, that's fun, dude.
So think that
I like that.
compared to if we're like, okay, let's lunge.
Yeah, it's like to warm up, you want to get the body temperature going.
Yeah.
You want to get some blood flow going. You can do that.
You can do that.
That's fun.
That's fun.
And we're barefoot. We're getting sunlight. We're like laughing. We're playing.
Yeah, super fun.
We're turning our gears.
Absolutely.
So there's
Kind
a
of competing a little bit, get the
you're
test
competing
out.
with each other.
The special nootropic.
So you don't realize that you're training.
Yeah.
So most people, I think, have like neutered or sterilized their movement practice into training, and you're like a slave to the idea of training.
Talk about like play for a bit, because like I talk a lot about that. And, like I've structured my life where I do a lot of play.
Yeah.
But then I was reading about how most men don't sprint after the age of 18. Most men stop playing after the age of 18. Like they don't remember it, but it'll be the last time they played a sport or threw around a football.
Yeah.
And they try to sometimes pick it up randomly on like a Super Bowl weekend and they can't even throw a fucking football.
Play opens up creativity. There's interesting research around a person that's writing in normal standard handwriting versus cursive. The practice of going through arcs of movement actually opens a person up to greater creativity.
Interesting.
Same thing if you're writing on a typewriter versus you're writing by hand, or you're writing on scrolling on a phone
sure.
versus writing by hand or writing cursive or whatever it is, or you're signing or you're speaking in a different language.
Yeah.
So as you're moving, it's shifting the way that you think and perceive the world. So the way that I move my body also affects the way that I think and the way that I feel and the way that the world perceives.
Bro, that's so true, and I've told this thing before and people thought I was crazy. I do this thing when I'm waiting for the shower to heat up. I start smiling huge, sometimes laughing in the shower mirror, almost no matter what. Like I do this every single day. I can't remember the last time I haven't done it. It's just like tuned into my brain now. Shower's heating up.
Yeah.
My brain checks it and I just start smiling and laughing. And dude, I did this even when my dad was dying. I've done this when I have a shitty day, you know what I mean? My dog got sick, you know, I'm like, oh, I'm all fucking pissed.
Yeah.
I still do it, and it's just, no matter what, my brain doesn't really know. So it's like, this dude's happy, he's smiling.
Yes,
It's crazy what it does.
They did research where they put a pencil eraser in between your eyebrows, so you had to like force yourself into resting bitch face. And then you perceive the world as being a little bit more cunty and bitchy. Similar thing if you have to bite a pencil like that, so you have to force a smile.
Yeah.
That activates. It's like priming your system for the way that you've anchored those certain postural gestures or facial gestures to be like, when I go,
Yeah.
forever, millennia, ancestry since I've been a child, that indicates like, oh, like something's okay.
Yeah.
If I go into,
Yeah.
angry face,
Yep.
I have anchored that position into, I'm disgruntled with what's happening in front of me.
100%.
So your body is naturally moving itself to heal itself, repair itself, and tune itself. But we give it labels as to what's happening, and sometimes we judge those labels.
Mm-hmm.
If you judge the labels of crying, for example, big trouble.
Dude, a lot of people just go through a day like this.
Just
That's
bottle it up,
10 hours
bottle
a
it
day.
up, bottle, and then men get the lesson that if you're stoic, like I think what happens with men is at some point there's a girl that breaks their heart, and they were open and vulnerable for a second, and they were like here, and they were what they thought to be themselves, and then they got hurt by that girl. So now you take on this new act or new persona that like, I don't care.
Yeah.
But if you keep on flexing and exercising that I don't care persona, and you become too stoic and too kind of stacked up, you'll start to suffocate on your actual feeling.
For sure. Oh, it fucking hardens up people's heart. That's why I tell people when they DM me, yo, this chick broke my heart. I'm like, all right, like take your time, do your thing, but do not let that fucking solidify and calcify your heart. People literally let it just close them off forever, bro. There's dudes who are 35 years old and some chick broke their heart when they were 17 and it cooked them for life.
Yeah.
Come on.
So everything that we did so far was pretty much all like rib training and breathwork training in and of itself.
Yeah.
So if you can create that, when you're inhaling, you are externally rotating and extending your ribs.
Yeah.
So inhale with me. Go like that. And when you're exhaling, you're internally rotating and flexing your ribs. Where people get stuck, and you talked about this, is people get stuck in a chronic inhalation pattern.
For sure.
Right? So when you're inhaling, you're accelerating the heart rate. You're also reducing activity of the vagus nerve that innervates all of your organs. So you're kind of like more like teed up. Mm-hmm. When you exhale, you're slowing down your heart rate. You're actually activating the vagus nerve. In order to create stack and pressure, these ribs need to be able to actually close down to this position. So as you're doing this, now we're going to exaggerate that. So we're going to open up. And now as you exhale, I want you to actually drive these ribs inward and down. Now inhale against your hands, keep the pressure. And feel the ribs wanting to externally rotate and extend. And now exhale and push again. Good, now take this ball and you're going to break the ball, and you're going to go into inhalation and then exhalation.
Gotcha. So
And
you're
then-
extending up, opening up, and then you're crunching down into
Yeah, so feel and open up the spine, and then you can start to play with rolling. So you go inhalation, exhalation.
Dude, now you're doing like
Exhalation.
FRC spine with like rib breathing.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, so breaking the ball, right? Yep, elbows in, more elbow in. So external rotation with the humerus, yep, exactly. And drop this, see how this shoulder's elevated and that one's not? Drop both evenly. So depression in both shoulders. All right, so now you're gonna start off just flexion extension. Inhale, extend the spine, break the ball, elbows in. Yes, beautiful. Starting to gain a relationship, actually bring your mind into your diaphragm. Pressing down, press down, drop the shoulders. Drop the shoulders, drop the shoulders, drop the shoulders. Beautiful. Can you feel your diaphragm and can you feel your ribs with the movement?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Can you feel your spine?
Absolutely.
Gorgeous. So that's where you're bringing your awareness into, right? So where attention goes, energy flows. So you're actually starting to bring proprioceptive information into that space. The fact that you ate mushrooms before actually would amplify that. So it'll increase neurogenesis and the ability for your body to start to kind of change shape of those.
Dude, that's hard. All right, the special nootropics are kicking in, and they've been kicking in. And we're gonna go get in the ocean now and swim out. We're gonna free dive down there and film it for you guys. So let's go check it. Any bull sharks out there?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they aggressive?
I don't know. Hopefully not today.
Hopefully not today. I like that. I like that answer. Let's get out there.
So we're gonna go in the water. And what's going to happen when you go down to depth and you're holding your breath is you're going to start to have a sensation of maybe like, oh my God, I need to get a breath of air, I need to come up.
Mm-hmm.
Your task or your invitation is to just witness that tension that builds up, and your only task is, can you relax the tension in your body?
Mm-hmm.
So you'll notice as you're holding your breath, so hold your breath right now, deep breath in the nose. Exhale. Hold breath. So already we're starting to build up some carbon dioxide in the body. That's going to signal your body that it's time to breathe. It has nothing to do at all with your body actually needing oxygen. Your blood oxygen saturation is super high. Notice as the sensation builds up to breathe, notice where you feel tension in your body. You notice tension in your shoulders, you notice tension in your jaw, in your hands, the tension will kind of like wiggle and get out. Your only invitation is, can you just relax the body in that moment of kind of panic. Breathe in. All the way out. Noticing the sound of your breath. Notice like that kind of like meditative rhythmic relationship with just the sound of breathing. All right, so starting to still out some of the noise in your mind, in your body. Noticing that residual tension sitting in the body. Any place that you have tension in the body, that is burning up oxygen in your body. So the most relaxed, softest diver is going to be the best diver. Good, shake out the body. You got another inhale, and then on the exhale, shake the body out. Finding places where there's tension in the body. You're holding a bunch of residual tension all day long. This is your invitation opportunity to drop that shit off. One more breath into the nose, and hold the breath on the exhale. First thing I noticed with you, Brendan, you had tension in your face.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's your invitation.
Yeah.
So you say, and also when we were doing the training over there, your right shoulder lifted up.
Yep.
That's your other place.
Yeah.
So now you start to bring, so where attention goes, energy flows. You're bringing your awareness into like, oh, interesting. I get tense, I get reactive, I go,
Yep.
Awesome. Cool information.
Yeah.
So now you start to bring awareness in. It's like, okay, I'm here. What happens if I just like
Yeah.
shake that out? So less about the competition if I need to hold my breath for this amount of time or whatever. Make it more of a physical somatic experience.
Yeah.
Your only homework is relax your body. Those
What's
three things are
your
fantastic.
longest breath hold time?
5 minutes.
That's insanely long. Let's get out there in the water. We're just gonna go free dive near these rocks. And I'm gonna see if I can get a better breath hold going, which will help me with my new hobby of spearfishing. I see these dudes go down for like minute 30, 2 minutes when they're spearfishing, and I cannot do that yet. And so this will help me get more comfortable in the water, underwater, and get it dialed in. Let's go.
You got to show our police escort.
Yeah.
Mike Holland.
Mike Holland escort.
Watch escort.
Let's go.
Brendan's got the hot girl fins. Check out the hot girl fins. This is
Yeah, how many girls have worn these?
This is my plus one fins.
Yeah, boys. All right, guys, we're out here. We're paddling out to these rocks out here. Aaron's out there. Let's go see what's up.
Yeah, so freediving essentially is like forced meditation. The more you meditate, the more you calm down.
Yeah.
The deeper you go, the longer you stay. The more attention you have, the more thoughts you have, the more racing mind you have, the harder it'll be, the shorter you dive.
For sure.
That was outstanding because you were so relaxed.
It was cool. Like, I was able to take my mind towards those fish I saw. Right. And distract myself a little bit. Damn, look at that boat. I've seen a few shootable fish. That's where my brain's going now.
So that one was way more relaxed.
Yeah.
That was chill.
I started to like get to like a state of like, oh, I'm all worried and shit.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
You totally chilled.
those two fish darted in front of me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is so sick. This looks so cool.
Exactly.
Look at these fish.
Yeah.
That was sick.
And so for me, as I'm paddling, filming, I don't even realize I'm holding my breath
Yeah.
because I'm focusing on you.
Yeah. The focus is a crazy.
And so it's like, where is my focus? My focus is just on following you.
Yeah.
So the fact that I'm uncomfortable holding my breath, it's like almost like it's like not there. And this is cool because it's a metaphor for life. Your whole life is a free dive.
Yeah.
How can I make this more relaxing?
For sure.
Where am I stressed
where
out?
you put your focus, if you put your focus on stress, it only makes it worse.
100%.